Gophers, we have Ava Stewart, another 1.5, 10-0 start value. Really nice vault. You see that distance she gets, and just that step forward. But she's been very consistent for the Gophers on vaults.
Just focus on the next thing.
We have Maya Hooten up here with another 1.5. Really big vault, just that step forward. But you see how much power she has on that.
So much power. And she's definitely capable of a stick.
Yes. We'll see a replay of that.
Great block off the table, nice height and distance.
And I believe Macaulay made her debut on this event last week at Iowa.
Beautiful feet together throughout that whole connection. Nice handstand right after the half pirouette. Moving up to the high bar, another locked out handstand.
A beautiful stuff dismount. That really looked like an effortless routine for her. Hit all in career high.
Last weekend, she actually took home the event title for bars, which is very impressive for a freshman.
Beautiful back down to the low bar.
Looking for a locked out handstand, which she caught. Winding up for that dismount now. Double layout. Oh, just the smallest step on that dismount, but a beautiful routine.
See that dismount here again. You can see when she releases the bar, the start of that.
On beam, we have freshman Ava Stewart.
And Ava Stewart, she had a 9.85 last weekend at Iowa, but does have a career high of a 9.875. And she's beautiful on this event. Has a lot of artistry, some unique skills. Just
Lots
like
of
that
difficulty. With that ring jump, it's very difficult as she takes her eyes off of the beam actually and releases her head and looks back. Spotting the beam would be extra hard. Does a front aerial swing down, which is also not a common skill in collegiate gymnastics, but it's very beautiful and she makes it look so easy. That was a wolf turn, which fulfills the full turn requirement that most gymnasts do standing up on the beam. She adds a little extra flair by doing a wolf turn.
Eva will be gearing up to go into her dismount. Back handspring gainer full. And a really nice stuck dismount.
She wanted to step, but she held on to it. Really just tightened her core, I think, and squeezed and brought it back.
I don't think a lot of people know, too, that balance beam, it is only 4 inches wide, and she makes it look effortless.
Absolutely. Seeing that dismount here one more time. The judges want to see them.
Or into their floor routines.
For sure.
Next up on beam here for the Gophers is Jordan Leiden. She did have a 9.9 last week at Iowa, which is her career and season high. You saw right there, double wolf turn. Definitely a very difficult still, but she makes that look very easy.
Very difficult. Handspring layout, step out. Nice and solid. Pitch kick, switch side. Little unique. Most people do a cat leap where their first jump, their legs are bent, but Jordan does it with straight legs.
Heading into her dismount.
Round off 1.5, just the smallest step forward.
Really good routine for Jordan. She looks very calm.
She does. She looks a lot more confident this year. Yes. I think last year she's been in and out of the beam lineup a little bit, but this year she seems a lot more consistent and confident.
And next up for the Gophers on beam is Lauren Pearl. She had a 9.85 last weekend at Iowa, but does have a career high of a 9.95. She's also been a staple in this Minnesota beam lineup.
For sure.
Beautiful series.
So solid. Full turn. Something that's funny about a full turn is sometimes gymnasts think it's the easiest skill and some think it's the hardest skill in their routine. Beautiful switch leap straddle quarter. Nice 180s.
Last year, she did go 9.85 or higher 8 times on this event, so a very consistent athlete.
Very. As a senior, she has so much experience. Just relying on her confidence now because she can absolutely do it. Nice, just a little hop. I don't even know if she moved. Her heels might have just popped off the floor, actually.
Really, really good routine for Lauren. We'll see her dismount here again. That back handspring gainer full.
So that rise that she would get to land with her chest above the beam, if she swings just a little bit further, she'd 100% have it.
And next up on floor for the Gophers is Megan Steensland. She has a really fun routine.
Megan actually started out in an exhibition spot on floor and worked her way into the lineup. Nice, pretty layout step out.
And Megan last weekend at Iowa had her career high of a 9.9.
It's very exciting to see Megan back in the lineup after a couple injuries here and there. Nice 2.5, so high. I think her legs have very good form on that. They're nice and straight and don't cross over, which a lot of gymnasts do. She did step slightly to the side afterwards, which will be a deduction, but very difficult pass.
You can't see it on the screen, but all the fans are clapping along and the girls are clapping along to her routine.
Looks like they have their own little chants going on. Sky U Ma. I think that's Minnesota's victory cry.
Heading into her last pass here, round up 1.5 to a front layout. Dances right out of it. You can see how much rise she had in that pass. A really, really good routine for Megan. We'll see that last pass here again. You can see the amplitude on each of those elements in that pass. Exactly what the judges are looking at. She has been a staple in this lineup. And in 2024 had posted 3 perfect 10s on floor. And she's done 9 times in her career. Crazy. First pass, full in. Beautiful controlled landing.
Front foot did not move, which is exactly what the judges are looking for. I love watching her facial expressions. So fun to watch. Don't think she quite got that full extension on this straddle there on the switch side.
Heading into her second pass here, front handspring, front full. You can see how much height she gets on that front pike.
So much. The second salto just like boop, pops into the air.
Heading into her last and final pass.
The crowd is going wild.
Yes. Round up back handspring, double tuck.
Double landing.
Didn't even have to take that lunge.
Nope, that was her exclamation point. She didn't need another step.
Beautiful routine.
As a former floor worker that had a 10, what do you think, Callie?
I think that's pretty close. I mean, all of her landings